We hear you're crunching, Joe.
You haven't said you went on air yet.
We're on air.
Oh.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at Fred Summers Court for more Hurricane basketball. This is girls basketball tonight. They're hosting the Washington Blue Lions, as our Cane ladies. And to give you a little bit of background and information, first of all, sort of a recap of the junior varsity contest here that just finished a little while ago. Lady Cane won 24-19. And as far as records for Washington, we tried to look at the FAC website and all that. There's just not much information out there. So we don't normally use max preps because they're usually inaccurate. But to the best of our ability, we will say that the Washington Blue Lions are 0-4 overall, 0-3 in the FAC. They lost to Westfall, which was out of their league, and then they lost to McLean, Hillsborough, and Jackson, which all three were in their league. Whereas the Lady Cane are 2-1 in league and 3-3 overall. They lost in a game that we have right here on Campus Nation, 75-22 to Mason. Then they went to Waynesville and won 56-53. Also at Western Brown, they lost 55-51. That was a league contest. Then they went to Carroll High School. They are Catholic, Joe.
I know that.
60-32. And then we, on a game right here on Campus Nation, they won 52-15 against New Richmond. Although that 15, I don't remember, was it that small a score for New Richmond? I guess so.
Wow.
Then they concluded with a game at Clinton Massey the other night, 45-41 win for the Lady Cane. And tonight, obviously, they've got the Washington Blue Lions. And on Monday on Campus Nation, we will bring you at 6:45 the Beaver Creek Beavers coming in to face
your Beavers.
That's right, my Beavers coming in to face the Wilmington club here. And we've got about 9 minutes and 47 seconds here before we get this contest underway. I'm doing sort of triple duty tonight. I'm working the camera up in the crow's nest.
Are you going to count my fouls too?
No, I'm doing the switching, and obviously I'm doing a little bit of broadcast here on Campus Nation. Joe Davis is our play-by-play guy. If we can keep him awake the whole contest.
I'll do my best.
Okay, well, that's good. And my wife, Sydney Alexis, she is at home tonight. She had a doctor's appointment this morning and had some injections of Botox for intense migraine problems, 31 injections. And so she decided to take the evening off and recover from all the pincushion pricking that she got this morning. And I'll tell you, the roads were absolutely a mess in Columbus this morning. We had to be there at 9 o'clock. We got there at, I think, 9:10 or something like that, and I was surprised that we arrived in one piece because we passed several cars that had crashed into the medians and a big truck because this was in Gahanna at the Ohio State complex up there. There was a truck that almost spun out in front of us there in Gahanna, but there was ice everywhere, so
It wasn't so much as a deep snow; it was more of a slickness.
Yeah.
Came down very wet and then just froze.
Well, the bridges and overpasses were really bad, but also a lot of times what happens is when you get cars that are, going over these surfaces, they melt because of the heat of the friction of the tires,
right.
But then it freezes rough because it was like 28 degrees.
Yeah.
So then you've got that ice. Yeah. Tonight we've got 3 cameras. One of them is a static camera, and we'll show you that view. That view is our static cam that we've got.
Static.
No, not that kind of static, Joe. And then we've got Dean Thompson. He is doing our floor camera, and I don't know if you've got any floor camera noises, but anyway,
no.
That is the floor camera there. And yours truly, Rick Phillips. I'm up here in the crow's nest, and that will give you the overall view of the contest tonight. So it'll get underway here in about 7:22, 7 minutes.
If I give you a noise
seconds.
for Dean's camera, it'd be more of a burp or something.
A burp?
Yeah,
a burp. Oh, okay. Anyway, so you didn't work today, Joe?
No, today was my day off.
Okay, so you took the day off and you didn't have to worry about the weather. But now
I stayed
I heard
inside.
there's supposed to be some sleet or ice tomorrow morning.
I hope not, because I got to go back to work tomorrow morning.
Yeah, well,
Down 71.
yeah. Well, the good thing that I would say about the interstate highways, typically they get the salt crews and the roads clearing and all that first.
Yeah.
And of course, we're right off 71
Right.
up there in Jeffersonville. And going to Columbus, we just got on the interstate and zipped up to Columbus. But we probably made worse time going from in Columbus proper or Grove City on up to Gahanna. It took us probably twice as long as it did the drive from Jeffersonville up to into Grove City.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, and luckily, when I go to work, I get myself there at least a half hour earlier than I have to be there, so that if the weather is bad, I just slow down and take my time, and I'm still got plenty of time to get to work. Don't have to rush. Looks like Washington Courthouse has one girl that's on crutches watching what's going on.
yeah, she's not going to play tonight, I'm quite certain.
I was putting that into the wondering. Well, she did a real good job of bouncing the ball from over there to one of the girls with her crutch.
Well, you know how when the girls warm up, they walk across the court, from like mid-court to
Right.
she was walking with the girls, her show of support there for the rest of her teammates. I'm assuming, once again, that she does play for the Blue Lions. It's just that she's not playing tonight because whatever her injury is not permitting that. Did you ever have any injuries when you played basketball, Joe?
No, just fell down a lot.
You do that now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So Sydney is saying, love to hear you on. Go Rick Phillips and Joe Davis. Dean Thompson is the best.
Oh, my
cameraman."
God.
This is Sydney. Now,
Her migraine is killing her, isn't it?
they didn't give Sydney anything like that.
She's
Joe,
getting
so
delirious.
I don't know. And that's the other thing I've got to, because she was saying, look at the comments on my text message, and then I thought, what comments? And then, of course, I looked over at the chat stream that is on YouTube, and sure enough, there she was.
Evidently, I wasn't sure, but evidently we only do 2-man for girls varsity. I thought we were up to 3-man on girls varsity, but evidently we're not.
You're talking about refs?
Well, I mean, there's only 2 over there.
Well, maybe there's a third one lurking somewhere.
I don't know. A lot of leagues, when I was refereeing, still only went 2 men for girls varsity. But I know at that time, I think it was the SCOL that Wilmington was in, and Courthouse.
Right.
They went to 3-man. Well, now they're both in different leagues. Well, the league Wilmington is in now probably doesn't want to pay for the third ref, so they're only putting 2 back out there again.
But isn't there, what is it, Title IX or whatever? It seems to me there'd be some complaints.
There should be.
Because there should be at least as many refs for the
there
girls.
he is. There he is.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
See, I told you he was lurking.
I apologize for my little remark there that Rick made me say.
Right. A lot of people, I think, probably are staying home and watching our broadcast instead of coming to the the game tonight. Yeah, there's Joe eating that popcorn again. Charlie's bad at that. He'll eat while he's broadcasting.
I wasn't going to while I'm broadcasting, but once you start, you can't put the dumb stuff down.
We always get those comments about Charlie. Can't you just eat quieter or whatever? You don't have to do that when you're broadcasting. So I typically do not.
I brought it up here to eat while the reserve game was going on and didn't get it all done. I thought you'd eat half of it.
Didn't have any tonight. But
you're always talking about how great their popcorn is.
Their popcorn is good. For tonight's contest, I would say that your big mistake was that you got your popcorn but no soda. because you were afraid you'd
I
spill
was
it.
afraid I'd spill it again. You're right.
Yeah. And a programming note, just for those that are out there, the Hurricane boys will be in action again this Friday night, hosting New Richmond, the Lions, and that game also will be on Campus Nation at 6:45. So we'll be back here again. That's 3 times this week. We'll be back here Friday night for the boys' game, and then we will follow up with Monday for the Beaver Creek girls against the Lady Cane, and that'll be all our broadcasts. Saying you're not going to be here on that
I have
game.
a bowling match that night.
Okay, and but anyway, that'll be all our broadcasts as far as basketball until after the first of the year.
I was going to say Monday is, I think, about everything's closing down for schooling is concerned regarding games or anything else before Christmas, because that's Christmas week. I can't believe I said that. I can't believe Christmas is that close.
Yeah, hard to believe, but true.
This is one of those things I don't understand. The referees have to stand way over there away from everybody with their mask on.
Right.
Then they're going to take their mask off. They'll go out and run up and down and be standing right beside the girls.
We're getting ready for the national anthem, and the ladies are on the floor. Dean Thompson has the view from the floor and the flag.
Nice view, Dean.
All right, we're ready for some basketball here.
Yep. We're getting ready to announce the starters. Number 1, Emily Simler. Number 3, Ali Mongold. Number 4, Mallory Hicks. She's a senior. Number 5, Megan Seaver. And number 24, Jalea Smith. And Jalea Smith is a very good basketball player. I've refereed her before. Caroline Deal starting for the Hurricane. I started to say the Buckeyes.
Not yet, Joe, not yet. Pushing that a little too soon.
Number 23, Sophie Huffman.
Although Troy Deals wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I know. Number 25, Shaylin John. Number 32, Maura Drake. And number 35, Katie Murphy, who has been coming on as the main scorer for the team. Although they do have a good variety. You know, got a lot of girls that it's not like a one-person team.
No, I would say what you're looking at is, or what you're talking about is balanced.
Right. They do have good balance on this team.
Right. The Cane girls are balanced.
there's the jump. And it goes down. Oh, the Blue Lions. Oh, they threw it over and back. The Blue Lions tipped it again, and it went to Wilmington, who threw it back to a Wilmington player, but she was on the other side of the court, so it was a quick over and back. Here come the Blue Lions, and coming down the floor is number 3, Aeroline Estep. And boy, if I mess her name up, I apologize. Aerolyn, it looks like what it is. And Wilmington stole the ball. Going down the court. Shaylin John just reached in and grabbed it from the girl. Throws it in and brings it back out. Sophie has it at the top of the key, looking around. Over the corner, Johns with a long 3, but she's short and it hops in there for a jump ball. And that will go to the Blue Lions.
Referee was faking everybody out like they thought he was actually going to be able to jump up there and get it out.
I tell you what, the last time I jumped like that, I was probably 49 or 50 when I jumped up and still knocked the ball loose. And then that was the last time I ever did it, and that was over in Xenia. And stolen by Wilmington, who had a press on. Girl tried to drive between 2. Long shot by Murphy. Maurer goes up. Rebound. Murphy shoots again off the rim, going out of bounds the other side. It'll be Blue Lions. Katie Murphy had a couple shots. Just couldn't break. Don't want them in your face there. Here come the Lions. Wilmington does have a little press on, little press zone press. They beat it. Smith shoots, and hers is in and out. Oh, I thought she traveled, got away with it, throws it, and it bounces, hits the ground, and bounces higher than Murphy can reach, and it goes over her head out of bounds. Here they come back down again, driving quickly. On the outside, driving through it, shoots up, way wide of the basket. Wilmington rebounds, coming down the court. Here comes Sophie, driving, goes in, gets it blocked, throws it back out, gets the rebound. Murphy thinks and double takes. Now she's driving, left side, goes over. The deals back out to Sophie, who drives.
Oh, she carried it.
Nope, she got fouled before she carried. She did carry it, but she got fouled before. That's what caused her, the knee going out.
All right.
And who was that on?
And you expect me to keep track of that with
you're
everything
supposed to watch. I can write it down. And that basket was by Murphy. Oh, Deals. Sorry.
Yeah, that was Carolyn Deals.
They look so much alike with.
They do. They really do. You're right. Oh, nice move. Part of it, they both have pigtails, don't they? Or at least, yeah. I don't know that it's a ponytail. It's not a pigtail, is it?
Right. Oh, and Jalea Smith and stole it, and then she did. She stepped out of bounds, but stolen back by Wilmington, and then she stepped out of bounds underneath the basket before she could get her body to throw it back this way. And here come Blue Lions throwing it in. They throw it inside to Jalea Smith, who tries to make a move. And we're going to get a foul. Who's this foul on?
Deals?
It's going to be on Shaylin, I think. Yep. 25.
All right. Miss Johns?
She turned and reached in to help out and got her on the wrist. That's what the referee said. Wilmington in a little zone here as they throw it in. No, they're more man-to-man. They're in a man-to-man. I thought they were zoned up, but they were man-to-man.
You rarely see a Hurricane team play a zone.
Well, it's a lot of times underneath the basket, teams will then go right back out to man-to-man. And Shaylin Johns fought 2 Blue Lions off, threw it over, got it down. There goes Murphy up for a shot, and she gets fouled by number 24. Oh, that's
Jalea
the
girl,
Smith.
huh?
That's their number 1 girl, yeah. No, and she is susceptible, or whatever you want to say. How you
Susceptible?
Say Thank you. That whatever he said, to fouling at times, just because she's a hustler.
Deals?
No, 24.
Oh, okay.
Jalea Smith on the other team. The
No,
one that calls
no, I
the
mean,
foul.
Deals just made that
Oh,
shot.
yes.
You're marking him down.
Well, I'm marking him down. I'm writing it on the wrong sheet.
There's the second one, too. Oh, wait a minute. So they
Took the second one away?
well, it's 4-2, but I don't know whether they...
Well, that's 4 for us. If
Right.
she only made one shot. Okay, so
Okay.
they took the
They
second
took
one.
the second one away. Someone
23
entered
came
the
in.
lane too soon.
Yeah, number 23, Sophie. Threw it. Oh, she just threw that up, and 3 Wilmington Hurricanes. Murphy with a long 3.
Got
Swish! She gets hot. Look out, people. And here comes Jalea Smith dribbling down between everybody. And she just
she
loses
the
her
ball.
balance. Yeah, she's trying to do too much. Instead of using her team, she's trying to do it all herself. Oh, rolls over the rim. Nice lay. Ball's bouncing around. Blue Lions finally grab it.
Hurricane in the lead, 6-2.
Here comes Mongold down with the ball. She thought she passes it over to Seaver and passing it around. That's a shot, but it's an air ball, and it may because it was an air ball. Wilmington reached forward, hit their hands, went on out of bounds, and that shot was by Mallory Hicks. Here we come, throwing the ball in underneath the Blue Lions basket. Throw it all the way out front top to Mongold. Back over to Simler. Driving and blocked. Hicks missed another basket. That was blocked. And here Wilmington comes back down the floor. Sophie Huffman has the ball off the top of the key. To the right. She drives and brings it back out. She throws it to the top to Murphy. Throws it inside to Mora. And Mora banks it in. I don't know if Mora Drake meant to bank that in. She may have, but that's a good
So we got
shot.
a quick timeout by the Blue Lions. Hurricane up 8-2.
3, 6, 7, 8. I got 9.
Okay, well.
It is 9. No, it says 8.
Yeah.
Well, they got one foul shot.
Well,
3, 6, 7,
Deals
8.
had a foul shot that was made.
Right, and we have 2 3-pointers, a 2-point shot, and a foul shot. I've got 9.
All right, well. Yeah, there's no other way that you could have 8 points without at least a foul shot if you were going to have 9.
I mean,
right?
with a 3-point shot you can, but we got 2 3-point shots and a foul shot. That equals an even number. The only way is if they came back and said one of the ones I'm counting a 3-point shot was a 2, but I think they were both 3.
That's possible.
Blue Lions throwing it in. Wilmington still with their full court press. A little push off, but no call. Get away from me. I don't want you guarding me. Mongold with the ball at the top of the key, number 3. Looking, throws it inside to Hicks. Back to Mongold, back to Hicks. To Simler. Here comes Smith. She throws up a little 8-footer and puts it in. She's got both baskets. Jalea Smith. Murphy with the ball dribbling around. Here comes, then back out to Murphy and makes a 3. Ball knocked out of bounds and back to the Blue Lions as they try to throw it in. It's Deals on her at the top. Murphy's inside. They got the zone on. 1-2-1-1 zone, full court. Used to run this at Massey. Here comes Mongold throwing it into Hicks, back across, and stolen by Sophie Huffman, going down full court. Stops, puts it up with her left hand and off the rim. Didn't keep her speed up and stopped, let the girl go by, then went up, and it sort of threw timing off a little bit there. Hicks has the ball at the top of the key, throws it over to Mongold. They're throwing it around. Into Smith. Smith puts it up and in. That's 6 points for them, 6 points for Smith. Wilmington passing it around, and Sophie got the ball. Noska, I think, is in the game. And Sophie drives, puts it in the basket.
Yeah, she was wide open. Not much defense there.
Yeah, they broke that press really quick that time. And missed the layup. Wilmington comes down with Elaine Robinson's in with got the rebound. Murphy with a long three and off the rim. And here comes Blue Lions. Mongold looks for a three, throws it over to Smith, who drives. Oh, is that going to be a charge or going to be a block? They're going to call it a block.
All right. Want to say a welcome to all our Fayette County viewers. Of course, we're actually located now in Fayette County, in Jeffersonville. We've got WZAA 106.9 LPFM in Jeffersonville, as well as Campus Nation now being based there in Jeffersonville, where our studio is.
Blue Lions stood in top of the key from underneath all the way out. Oh, she traveled again. And there's a basket by, was that number 1?
Yeah, that was a two-pointer, I think.
Yes, yeah, but by number 1.
By number 1, yes.
Mora turns around, banks it, no good.
She had the right idea.
She's got a good, she banks that shot a lot. She shoots a lot of bank shots.
And you like those bank shots, Joe, don't you?
I like to use the bank board. I like to teach the bank board. Shot by Smith, no good. Rebound Robinson. Here comes Sophie Huffman down the floor. Puts a long three, and it rolls around but falls off. Blue Lions get the rebound. Here comes Mongold bringing the ball down the floor.
Hurricane aren't pressing after a miss like that.
No, they can't set up quick enough for that. And coming from behind is Sophie Huffman, steals the ball. Throws it out. Deals, shoots a long three, and it banks and goes off and throws it in. Wilmington gets it, throws it out to Huffman, I believe, and off the rim, no good. Oh, we're going to get a quick foul on Robinson.
And that was Taylor Noska that you said was Deals that made the shot.
I meant to say Noska. I was thinking Noska said Deals. I'm sorry. Apologize for that.
Yeah, we don't want Mike upset with us.
No, don't please, Mike. I meant to say Taylor Noska, and
I think Mike
one of the girls
is here with his wife in the stands. He's a big supporter of his daughter's basketball efforts.
Yes, as long as he's not, hosting a practice or game, he'll be here.
Right. And of course, Xavier's head boys basketball coach there. Used to be the boys basketball coach here at Wilmington when we went to the Final Four. He was the coach.
Oh, nice throw in and missed layup. And Robinson gets the rebound, throws it over to Huffman. Here comes Huffman down the floor. She was grabbed, no foul. Throws it over to Chalin. She shoots it up at the horn and nothing there.
Well,
Wilmington's leading 13-8. Go ahead.
Yeah, no one's running away with this yet.
No.
Well, I would say, as far as in the analysis thus far in the first quarter, Courthouse, they certainly don't look that bad as far as the Blue Lions for being an 0-4 team, if that's true.
Well, what I'm seeing from that quarter, just that quarter, Jalea Smith, like I said earlier, was a very good basketball player.
Right.
But they lean on her
too much?
Too much. I mean, she's the only scorer. She's the only one going to the basket most of the time. And you shut her down.
Is she a
senior? No, she's only a junior.
So she's a junior. How many seniors are on the team?
They have Mallory Hicks and Emily Simler. Okay. And, if she's not there, if she has to miss the game for any reason, or she gets a couple quick fouls, they're in trouble quickly.
Right.
And if they take her out of the game for any reason, by good double teaming or whatever.
Well, and knowing what an integral part she is, a critical part to the Blue Lions, team, a lot of teams may have actually decided that they would try to foul her out in a lot of instances. So, once she's gone, if that's the case. That may be why they're 0-4 right now.
Hey, Noska throws it into Mora, who shoots, got fouled, she says, and the referee said no, all ball, and no foul called. And coming down the floor is Seaver, throws it into Hicks, almost stolen, Severs now has the top of the key. Mongold's out, so Severs the top of the key. Throws it to Hicks, who fakes it. It's traveled, no call. And ball goes out, and
Jump.
Mosca gets the rebound, but quickly grabbed by Blue Lions, and Blue Lions get the ball on the throw-in. Blue Lions throwing the ball in under their basket, looking around, throws it to the wing. And shot missed. Robinson rebounded, and here comes Novska down the floor. Throws it over to Huffman, left side, top. Dribble around, throws it to Chalin. Throws it over to Novska, left side. Moving the ball around. Continually moving. Sophie's got it top right. Dribbling around, throwing him off balance. Chalin gets a clear shot. 3 off the rim. Novska's getting the rebound, pulls it away. No jump ball called, and she just kept pulling, got it. Sophie gets it, throws it back out to Novska, shoots a 2-pointer off the rim. And here come the Blue Lions. Similar has the ball, throws it back over to Seaver. Seaver's the ball handler with Mongold out, number 5. Throws it into Hicks. And she fakes a shot at the top of the key and then passes it off back to Simler. Over to Eastep. Throws it out to Eastep. Over to Mongold's back in the game. She's over on the right side now. Jalea Smith's out of the game. That's who's out of the game for them.
Smith is.
And if you notice, they're just. Oh, and nice
2
shot
points
by number 2. Erilyn Eastep.
Oh, it's 13-10.
Close game. Nobody's taking charge. Wilmington just sort of throwing the ball out, moving around. Sophie drives in, throws the ball up toward the middle, and a little floater and a little too hard. And here comes the Blue Lions bringing the ball back down the court. Simler has it, knocked over. But Novska's got, a little block there. Legal, good. And throwing the ball around. Eastep has it, throws it into Hicks. Oh, back to Eastep. She puts up another quick shot, but way off the mark, and we're going to get a foul on the Blue Lions going the other way. Let's see who this is on. Number 5. Team third. I missed one there, Rick.
Three fouls for the Hurricane and 2 fouls for the Blue Lions.
I got 3 and 3.
Now it's 3 and 3.
Yeah. Wilmington passing the ball around. Deals has it. Throws it over to Sophie. Throws up long 3. In and out. Rolled in. Rolled out.
But
Deals had the rebound.
She had the rebound. They got it stolen away from her.
I thought they were going to call a jump ball because she couldn't throw. Oh, there's a little. Oh, my gosh, going to call a foul. She got elbowed out of the road. Get out of my road, and we're going to call a foul on you.
Looks like she took a shot to the face there.
Man, girl just said, get out of here. Dribble down the court. You're standing there. Get out of my road. I'm coming through. Okay, Blue Lions just sort of standing around. Smith's back in the game for the Blue Lions.
4:24 remaining in this first half of play.
They tried to throw it into her in the middle, but she loses the ball. Here comes Sophie down the floor, puts it up off the rim. Starting to go out of bounds. Blue Lions get it and save it. Here they come down the floor to Smith. Full court, stops, throws it across.
Good move,
foul.
And she's fouled. This could be a tie game.
Yes, foul by Deals. And number 1, Simler, made the bucket and going to the basket. That was a good play by
Very good.
Jalea Smith.
Nope.
Lane violation. Smith went in, or not Smith. Simler went in too fast to get the rebound.
Second lane. That's unusual to have two in one game.
Yeah, I know it.
We've had 2 in the first half.
Here comes Sophie Huffman down the floor. Wilmington still has a 1-point lead with just under 4 minutes left in the half.
They've been kind of cold.
Myra
there
goes
we
up.
Go. That's what we need. More
that's
of
a
that.
natural turn to the right bank for her right there.
Right.
Mora, and I keep saying Maura. It's Mora. Smith drives, puts it up, hits the back of the flange, bounces off, and Wilmington is out-hustled for the rebound by Estep. Dribbles around. She jumps up a little too, rolls around, falls off.
Once again, she was pushing. She was pushing the Wilmington player out of the.
Yeah, like, get out of my road. You're too close to me. I've been noticing that all night. And that was a foul on Similar.
Is that number 3?
That's 4 on them.
Number 4.
I've only have 3 on them, but I missed one when they called it. Here comes Wilmington down the floor, dribbling by, Huffman. Huffman. Throws it to the left to Deals. Back into Murphy, dribbles in, turns, banks, and rolls off the rim. Hicks with the rebound, and here come the Blue Lions. Wilmington with a 3-point lead, 15-12. 2:51 left to go. And, passed around,
Wide
off,
open.
and way overshot. Deals looks like she got hit or something walking around.
Right, she's not responding as quick.
Bank shot by Mora, gets her own rebound, knocked away, and she can't save it.
Yeah, I thought she almost knocked it off the Blue Lions player, but
she was standing on the line when she hit it. That's why. Blue Lions, Wilmington still in that little 1-2-1-1 press. Ooh, almost stolen by Huffman. Here they come down into Smith. Throws it back over to Hicks. Out to Mongold. Throwing it around. Into Hicks. Back out to Smith, top of the key. Jalea Smith. Going to hand it back off to Mongold, setting up the offense. 2:11 to go. And pass around a long 3 from the corner. And that was missed by Similar. And here comes Sophie bringing the ball down the floor. Throws out to the corner to Murphy. In and rolls around and falls out. I thought it was still going to go in.
We've had a lot of them like
that. Rimming around. I thought that was going to fall back in for a second. Smith dribbles around. Does a backup shot and hits it. That's her 8th point. Throws it into Mora, who goes up. Ball blocked, but they're going to call a foul.
And it was a late foul.
It was late called, but I'm sure it was a foul.
Yeah. It's just that he had to sort of think about it. Was that really a foul? Oh, yes, it was. Okay, we'll call it.
Well, a lot of times, when they teach, we teach them to watch it through and then call the foul. And a lot of referees, they're saying and they're calling it quick. A lot of times, watch the whole thing through, then call the foul. Mora makes her first free throw.
So a little bit of breathing room here. We got a 2-point lead, 16-14.
Breathing room, 2 points.
137 remaining in the first half.
A little short. The ball's going to bounce out. And here come the Blue Lions. Hands off to Smith, driving down, but there's 3 white jerseys in front of her. She loses ball, picks it up. Still being bothered. Hicks gets it, tries to drive the lane, puts in a little 10-footer. Picked up Mara. Drake gets it. And they're going to have a jump ball.
White ball.
White ball, and it's going to be 1:21 on the clock. Wilmington coach Zach Williams wanted a foul on that loose ball when Wilmington was trying to pick it up. The Blue Line just went in and pushed people out of the road to get the ball, and you don't do that.
It was like a scrum.
Yeah, you can go after the ball, but you can't push somebody away to get your position. And Zach wanted a foul, nothing happened. Wilmington passing the ball around, throws inside, wide open Murphy,
pass.
left-handed layup. Perfect.
Caught the Blue Lions napping there.
Ball knocked loose, those almost stolen, picked up. Throws over to Similar, back out top of the key to Smith. She's on the right side, driving in. She loses balance, but throws it out to Similar, who throws a 3. A lucky 3. She just threw that up. Murphy got it, drives, she stops, puts a 10-footer in. And puts it in. She's about 2 steps inside the 3-point line and just drilled it.
Still the pressure by the Hurricane.
And stolen.
Oh,
she turned her ankle. But Wilmington's getting ready to score. They're not going to stop the clock until they score. Now they're going to stop the clock.
Now they stop the clock.
See, that referee stayed with her so nobody would come near her.
Right.
And, that's bad. That's two things bad. I mean, I don't like any girl to get, or any ball player to get hurt. And, again, that's their number one girl. It's going to hurt Courthouse. Unless, she could come. It's halftime, basically, 23 seconds. So maybe a little rest, get some cold on it. She might be able to come out of this. But she's in pain
Hurricane
right now.
up 20-17 with 23.4 seconds. They're checking Smith over for Washington Courthouse.
Yeah, see, I've got
She
20.
she is getting up, so she is putting pressure on her leg.
Yeah.
So
I think she'll be okay.
she will be okay with
A halftime rest here.
That's right. Yeah. So we're glad to see that she's okay.
Yeah, the way she was grabbing and in pain, it worries you. It's going to be worse than that, but I think she'll be all right. So here, 23.4 on the clock. Courthouse throwing the ball in from underneath. Wilmington's in there, 1-2, 1-1 press. They have her trapped. Ball down the floor, a player on the floor, but they throw it, beat the press, get down the floor. It's out to Hicks. Back out the top of the key to similar.
Almost seems like Wilmington has about 12, 13 people on the floor. They're everywhere.
And the ball was thrown bad, and Wilmington gets it. Here comes, just throws it up. Long score shot. Deals.
Little short.
Well, it would have been nice because it almost got fouled on that because the girl tried to block it. That would have been a nice three-point shot. I mean, foul right there. All right, Wilmington is leading 22-17 as we go into a 10-minute halftime. And I'll give you some scores of what I have, and I know one of them's wrong because I've got 1 point more than the score clock.
All right.
I've got...
I'm going to eat some Junior Mints while you're talking.
You do that. I got Ashley Delph with 3-point shot. I got Carolyn Deals with a 1-point foul shot. I've got Sophie Hussman with a 2-point shot. I've got Maura Drake with 4 points. And I've got Katie Murphy with 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then for the Bush and Blue Lions, Similar has 7. And Jalea Smith has 8. And Erilyn Estep has 2. That's 17. Take a break while we go into halftime here.
All right. Programming note, our next broadcast will be this Friday at 6:45 right here on Campus Nation. The New Richmond Lions boys team will be hosted by the Wilmington boys Hurricane, and that game will get underway on Campus Nation at 6:45. And then next Monday, these girls will be back here, and they will be playing Beaver Creek, my alma mater. Once again, a 6:45 start. And I haven't looked to see what the stats are for Beaver Creek this year. Typically, Beaver Creek, they have a pretty good basketball team, but I don't know that we've played as well this year as we have in years past. Now, Ed Zink, who is the head coach of Beaver Creek, has more girls head coach basketball wins at Beaver Creek than any other coach in the state. So he has 800 plus wins, but maybe if I get a chance, I'll pull up and see if I can get what Beaver Creek's record is. As long as it's not max preps. Joe Davis was heading down to see if he could actually get some information as far as the scoring, just to confirm it. Still haven't seen anything. I guess I'm going to have to go to... I could probably go to the GWalk site and get some actually accurate information, but as I thought, looks like Beaver Creek... I better turn off the sound here. Beaver Creek is 1-4 overall and 0-2 in their conference. So anyway, that's sounds about right. So they now the last time the Hurricane faced Beaver Creek, I believe here, they actually beat them. So that was a couple of years back, and I think then the Hurricane girls went to Beaver Creek and got beat. But so this will be an interesting matchup here as far as because the Hurricane girls may catch Beaver Creek in a down year. Ed Zink doesn't have many of those. All right, we're just about ready to get underway for this second half. The score is 22-17. The Hurricane lead the Blue Lions.
You know what I found out what I did? Remember when I put the point to look, and you go, no, that wasn't her, that wasn't Murphy?
Right.
I forgot to take it away.
Oh, okay. There you go. 8 minutes on the clock. Blue Lions are going to have the ball starting the second half. Here we go. What's going on with the clock? Okay. We're set.
Here we go. Blue Lions with the ball in the top of the key. Similar. Throws it into Hicks. Back out to Similar. And knocked loose by Sophie. I started to say Sadie. Sophie.
You're winded, Joe.
Yeah, I know. I've been going up steps, man. I don't have any steps to go up anymore. Nice long three by Similar, but missed. We got a jump ball. It's going to go to Wilmington as the Blue Lions threw the ball in after halftime. Yeah, I was wrong on my points earlier because I had Murphy with a point that Rick said, no, that wasn't Murphy. That was Deals, and I forgot to take it away from Murphy. Yeah, Murphy with a long three, but falls just short, going right toward the basket, but just fell under the rim. Here comes Smith, throws it back in. She's running with no problems.
Right, she looks fine.
And Mongold back up at the top of the key for the Blue Lions. Throws it into Hicks. And they're going through their motions. Back to Similar. Throws it inside to Hicks. Back out to Seaver.
Very patient. Of course, the Hurricane defense might have something to do with that.
It does. They're playing a man-to-man. They're trying to spread them out. Similar. Throws it into Hicks. Back out. Oh, they're going to go over and back. Threw it out to Seaver and off her hand and couldn't get it before it went over the line.
Deals will be taking it out.
Throwing it into Sophie Huffman. And I'm still breathing heavy.
You are.
Jalen Johns with the ball. To Sophie, long three, about a step behind the line, and there goes out of bounds, and nobody can get to it. And the Blue Lions going to bring the ball down inside. Here we come. Smith bringing the ball down. Dribbling it around. Oh, almost stolen, but she didn't throw it. Oh, she turns around, throws it up, and rebounded by Mara. And stolen as Mara tried to blocked by Mara. And rebounded by Mara. Wow, that was a lot of change of events
Miss Drake
there.
was really...
Ooh. Murphy, nobody wants to shoot right now. Passing it around. 22-17, 5-point lead for Wilmington. Here comes Johns driving in the outside, throws it back out front to Murphy, right side top, almost wing. And over here to Sophie, left side. She drives, throws it inside to Mara. Mara reaches around the girl trying to get the ball and gets a foul. Mara Drake. I asked Mara how she pronounces her name. She goes, think of it as M-A-R-A, Mara. Not Mora, Mara. And here come the Blue Lions. That was her first foul. Wilmington only has one girl with two, and that's Carolyn Deals. All right, Hicks throws it inside. No, it's Hicks has the ball now. Excuse me, it was Similar throwing it in the outside. Jump ball. It's going to go to the Blue Lions under the basket.
Deals tied him up.
And Smith's their automatic throw-in person every play. She's throwing it in. They're looking around. Right side. And here she goes driving, throws it over to Hicks, throws it back out to Smith. Thinks, drives, stops, back doors, outside. They're passing around, throws up. Oh my gosh, that was a wing and a prayer shot there, but went in by number 4, Hicks. Wilmington. And it was knocked loose. Oh, saved. Oh, she should have let it go out of bounds. Nice block by Murphy.
They're going to call a foul?
No. Ball was going out of bounds off of, and instead of grabbing the ball, she just wings it, throws it back in, and Courthouse gets it and heads down the floor. It's like, if it's off of them, let it go out of bounds. Set up a play.
22-19 still.
Long shot by Simler. Oh, no good.
Oh,
should have been a foul there.
Yeah, she was pushing her from behind.
I mean, she jumped over her back, which would have been a push from behind foul. You can say she went over her back, but it was a push from behind foul. And stolen by Deals. And here comes Sophie Huffman. Throws it across court, hits the netting, goes down, and then off Mara and out of bounds. Yeah, trying to throw it to Mara, but when she threw it, it hit the netting of the basketball rim and deflected. And almost stolen by Huffman. Oh, and she stole. There's more traveling out there today, not called, I tell you. And Noska goes in and makes the basket.
Good play. She's limping still.
Is that Smith?
Smith, yeah. She made the basket, but she's limping.
Murphy with a 3-point from the side. No good. And, Noska almost stole it from her. Here comes Mongol down, throws it to a wide-open Hicks going down the floor. Oh, beautiful block by Mara Drake. Mara Drake, I mean, just timed it perfectly.
She hustled down there to catch up.
Almost a jump ball because she grabbed it and just like pulled her down with it, and then it went out of bounds. And Hicks drives in, blocked. Oh, going to call a foul this time. I thought that was a good block.
So 24-21, and they're shooting a lone free throw here.
That's her second foul.
3:42 remaining in the third quarter play.
Now, she was behind her, but she's so much taller, I don't think she touched her.
Hurricane with 2 foul. Oh, so she didn't actually make the basket.
No.
Okay.
No.
So that was the first of 2 foul shots.
Coach is going to take her out and just let her sort of calm down a little bit here. She's not in big foul trouble, 2 fouls, but it's early in the quarter. So
right. Makes the second one.
Number 4 makes the second foul shot. That's 3 points for her this half.
24-22. This game is staying close.
From what I've seen, Wilmington can open this up if they just
made some baskets. Yeah. There you go. Caroline Deals.
Caroline's doing a good job today. Hicks blocked and going to call a foul on Robinson. That's her second. All white, get over here. We got to have 2 of them out there, Coach. Got to have the 2 underneath out there.
So what you're saying, there has to be at least 2 underneath the basket.
The 2 underneath the basket always have to be their own foul shots. The 2 blue girls didn't have to be there, but the 2 white girls do.
First one's good. 26-23. Blue Lions hanging in there. They're not going away.
Nope.
This is one of those games you got to be careful because they could sneak there and sneak a win here if they hang around too long. Second one's missed.
Robinson gets a nice rebound. Here comes Sophie Huffman down the floor on the left side. Looking around, goes to the top. Goes over to Noska, to Huffman.
One of the good things is Wilmington has been in, of all their games, only 2 that were blowouts that they lost. Most of their games they've won by
drive
5 or less.
She was open and just put it on. Sometimes she feels hurried and she puts a little too much on it, and I think that was one of those times. She just a little too much, and it just banked off by Huffman. I mean, not by Huffman, by Murphy. Mongold at the top of the key. They're throwing the ball around to E-step. Back over to Mongold. Inside. Oh, I thought that was going to be stolen. I don't think Murphy was looking.
It has been.
Still, nope, they got it
gets
back.
It back. A lot of ball changing hands.
And it's stolen again by Huffman, going down full court, 90 mile an hour, and we're going to get a foul call. Oh, she's hurt. She's grabbing her leg. Two girls on both on side of her as she went up. Go to the sideline, stay on the court.
She looks like she had grabbed her right knee.
Yes. I couldn't tell if it was the knee itself or, just beside the knee or something. But she's the main ball handler for the Wilmington team, so she'll be sorely missed if she's got to go out for any length of time.
Zach's there talking with her. The trainer is there with her. But they don't seem like they're trying to have her stand up or put any pressure on her.
But she's talking to them.
Right.
She's not, like wincing in pain or,
No, so I don't know whether they're just checking to make sure that everything's okay before they ask her to stand up.
Right. Here they are. They're going to get her up. See if she was up on both legs. She's walking.
Yeah,
she's gingerly
just
walking.
a little bit of a
limp
limp
on that right knee, right leg. And she's going to go to the trainer's room. So Chaylin Johns is in the game. She'll be shooting the foul shots. 2 shots for Chaylin Johns. Swish. That's her first basket of the night.
Yeah, usually she's pretty deadly at the three-point.
Yeah. She had a couple shots early, didn't go, and she's not shot a lot tonight. And here comes the Blue Lions, trailing by 5, 28-23. Jalen Smith, again, dribbling the ball and not showing too much favoritism for the leg she hurt earlier, or the ankle. And stolen by Deals. Gets it going down, goes up nice and puts it in. Nice deal. She was sitting back like a cat waiting on that one. I tell you what, she jumped out at that thing.
Daddy Deals is down there, very proud.
Oh, I'm sure. And a timeout for the Blue Lions.
So 30-23, 7-point lead. I think that's the widest lead that any team has had.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the Blue Lions have not had a lead, have they? Unless it was very early in the game, like I don't remember who scored the first points.
Now I went down and checked my scoring with them.
Right.
We had 24 at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
I've got us with 2, 4, 6, 8 points, and we've got 30 on the board.
Do math. I don't know what to tell you, Joe. They'll get it worked out, or we'll get it worked out, one of the two.
And I've had to miss a foul shot for them because they had 19. They've got 23 for them on the board, and I've got them with 4 points. So somebody shot a foul shot and missed it, or made it, and I didn't get it.
.136 remaining in the third quarter of play.
And they're coming out of the timeout. And driving the bucket, throws it off to Similar. Drives in, puts it up for a little floater, rolls around and gets caught.
Again.
Oh, my gosh, that second ball's got cut up there.
Are we going to get our ball? There he goes.
There he comes. The referee looked at him and says, come on, go get it. Boy from...
when you're that young, you got the spring in your step anyway, don't you, Joe?
You do.
Uh-huh. Charlie Hargrave, he does that all the time.
Yeah.
Well, when he's not announcing for us.
So went to a jump ball. Wilmington gets it on the jump. Throwing it around. Deals over to Robinson. Back to Deals. Novska. There I did it again. I already apologized to her for that not once tonight. Novska.
Taylor will talk to you later.
Yeah. Murphy has it. Left side corner. Back out front to Novska.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
He's got hammered twice.
Murphy got smacked.
She got smacked the first time, and then the one girl smacked her again.
Zach was wanting the foul. Said she got fouled, and they stole the ball from her, and no call made. Here they go throwing it in. Novska gets the good deal of guarding Jalea Smith. Oh, the illegals. Yep, and it's called illegal screen.
Number 4.
Yep, number 4. Novska was doing a great job of staying with her, and the girl came out and just side blocked her.
Yeah.
Boom. And Taylor's bringing the ball down the floor now.
And Mike, he doesn't even twitch when any of this is going on. He just sits there.
That's Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing it down. Deals, drives, gets the ball blocked. Full court pass, and it's not a pass. She's like trying a full court shot. 30 on the clock, 30-23.
Got your numbers all lined up there, Joe?
No, I've still got us with 2, 4, 6, 8, and it was 24 at halftime. That should be 32. I've got Carolyn Deals with 2, Taylor Noska with 2, Chalin Johns came in and made the 2 free throws, and I've got Katie Murphy making a 2. She shot one just inside the 3, I think.
Well, it's all going to come down to this last 8 minutes of play. Hurricane up by 7 right now. Once again, tomorrow night, nothing. Friday night, we are back here on the same court, Fred Summers Court, for the third time this week. Yeah, boys basketball. New Richmond Lions coming in to face the Wilmington Hurricane.
The New Richmond Red Lions?
No, the New Richmond Lions. Now, see, what's going to happen, Joe, is you're going to keep saying that, and then you're going to, in the game, say it, and we'll have like 500,000
Red Lions fan.
Not Red Lions fans. Travel.
And they've done that all night long. Start going before they dribble it, and that's the first time they've called it. Wilmington throwing it in, Robinson throwing it in.
It's like my wife said, Red Lion is a food chain.
It's also a town, little stop.
Yeah, that's right, down south.
No, right over by...
down south of Springboro.
Yeah, by Middletown. Mm-hmm. That UDF station there always has nice, cheap gas.
Oh, I thought you were going to say hot dogs. She's losing.
She loses control dribbling around way too much. Oh, no, where's the foul there? She got over and stopped. The girl kept dribbling into her.
Yeah, that's not a foul.
That's not a foul.
And Joe, you actually train.
Not these guys. I tell you, they need trained. These guys missing. And that's twice. The girl goes in with her hand straight up. She's not doing one of these and then goes up. She went in with her hand straight up. The girl goes into her, so he's going to give her a foul. That's
First
not
shot's
a foul.
Good.
That was by Megan Seaver. And missed the second one, but they get the rebound.
And another foul on Katie Murphy?
Oh, the ball went over her head. She turned to get it, and the other girl was grabbing it, and they called a foul. Well, I tell you. Luckily, that's just her first, but it is the team's fifth. And missed the first shot.
These are critical. The Blue Lions need to make these. The
Yes,
clock isn't running, and they get an opportunity to try to add some points, and they're missing them.
Yes. And she missed that one. Wilmington has the ball. Jalen Johns to the corner to Novska. Murphy being pushed as she's trying to set up.
Stop the dribble.
Yep. Johns with a little 10-footer, no good,
Once
in and
again,
out.
In and out.
And here comes Smith dribbling down the floor fast, a little push off. Novska doing a very good job of defense on her.
She's a good player.
Well,
I've been watching her.
And yes, Novska knocks it loose, and Smith tries to reach for it and hits it and knocks it out. Good defense, very good defense.
Yeah. Taylor looks like a pretty complete player, but you would expect that with her father being a basketball coach. Huh?
And her mom was an excellent basketball player.
Yeah.
Throws it into Murphy, who's bringing it up in the court, being guarded by Mongol. Oh, right to Jalen Johns, and it just goes right through her hands. Just wasn't prepared to catch that ball. Probably a little harder than she was assuming it was going to be, but it wasn't a terrifically thrown hard pass. And bank shot. Oh, I think that was an accidental bank, but in the need, it was a bank shot by Seaver, number 5. Novska at the top of the key. Wilmington looking around. Over to Deals, top right. Throws it inside, and nobody gets it. She sort of threw it between Johns and Murphy, and neither one of them could get it. Wilmington, by the clock up there, has 4-point lead.
So we have a timeout on the floor. It's 30-26. Wilmington Hurricane up.
Yeah,
Washington's been chipping away at
since we had that 6-8 points, difference that I've been talking about for
still
forever.
30.
It's still the same thing. It's been 30 for forever. That's what I said. Wilmington could have stretched this out if they just go down and make some baskets.
Well, and they would look back on this if they were to lose this game and say, here are the opportunities that we had to put this away.
Now, one thing they are missing right now, the ball handler from Sophie, that really her moving around, moving and driving and things opens up people.
Right.
They're missing that right now. The people they have in there are good ball handlers. It's just that Sophie's, just opens things up with her moving ability with the ball. Okay, Wilmington's going to be throwing the ball in. Oh, I didn't think it was. I thought it was Courthouse's ball.
I think Zach was asking, is it?
He thought it was Wilmington's ball. Wilmington went out to get it. But it was off Johns. It definitely was Courthouse ball. Throws it into Hicks. Throws it out top of the key. Up over to Mongold. Oh, she traveled. I didn't think they were going to call that one. Okay. Oh, bad pass, and or couldn't be handled by Murphy, one of the two. And almost stolen again by Nofska. And Similar has the ball, top of the key.
See, she's pushing her.
And we got an illegal screen being called.
Another one.
Yep. Oh, no, 5. You're saying, okay, he did call on 5 for get away from me.
Well, okay, so it was not an illegal screen.
No.
It was just that she was pushing her.
It was just at that same time the screener even thought he called. And again,
she looked around.
Yeah,
but she had set the illegal screen, and that was the second one, same number.
But he threw the Wilmington girl into the screen. That's why it was called. Nofska wouldn't have hit the screen if it wasn't for Similar pushing her off into it.
Oh.
Ooh, see, we're not handling the ball good.
So you're seeing a little bit of sloppiness.
Mara turns and puts it up and gets fouled.
That's what we need more
of.
Well,
they need to go into there more before that.
That's right. She's got that nice little turnaround.
And I keep calling Seaver Similar a lot, number 5. A lot of times I'm at top of the key, Similar, it's Seaver. But that foul was on Similar, number 1. Mara Drake with a foul shot.
Mara's pretty good at those foul shots. Now, watch what's going to happen.
Yeah, way to go, Rick.
I'll hex her.
Short. Way to go, Rick. Rick jinxed her.
Oh,
and we're going to get a foul on Deals. That's going to be her 3rd.
Yep. So Caroline's 3rd foul.
Well, we're halfway through the 4th quarter. But they're going to take her out for a minute or two here. Robinson coming in for Deals. And there's Sophie down there, but she's sitting down. You can tell she's not planning to come in the game.
Oh, nice move.
Yeah, Smith just drove all the way around, down underneath, and then put it in.
She's still favoring that leg, though.
Yeah. Wilmington has a 3-point lead by the clock. I say 5. Ooh, bad pass.
Oh, that's a foul. Pushed her away.
Going to call it on Nofska.
Yep, she pushed her away so that she couldn't get to the ball.
Right. Taylor Nofska gets a foul. But that was, and I tell you what, that foul's not her fault. That foul was a poorly thrown pass that was dying, and the other girl was on the inside. So
7 fouls on Wilmington, so this is 1-on-1.
That's short, way short.
So that'll go back to Wilmington.
They are not a good foul shot shooting team.
No, and that's probably
a big difference in this game. Yes. Oh, they'd have the lead. They'd have the lead if they'd made all their foul shots.
Yeah, Wilmington, on the other hand, they're pretty good at foul shooting. They just haven't been.
You got to remember, Nofska is only a sophomore.
Yeah, they haven't been. Well, I mean, Deals, Nofska. I mean,
I'm getting ready to look down through here.
We only
Deals,
have 2 seniors.
Nofska, Huffman's a sophomore.
Yeah.
Katie Murphy's a sophomore. My gosh, these are all sophomores.
Yeah.
I think I knew that earlier.
This is that 8th grade team class that they said was going to be phenomenal.
Yes.
And as these girls get a little older, a little more experienced, they are going to be deadly.
Bad throw in. Boy, there was a girl tackled on the floor and no foul called, and Zach was going haywire underneath the basket. The girl was laying on top of her, no foul called. Oh, nice steal by Johns. I didn't think we were going to call that foul.
Yeah, that is a block.
Johns turned quickly, and the other girl didn't know she could turn. And
so Wilmington's got the ball side out. They have a 31-28 lead. We've got 3:23 remaining in this contest.
The foul was on number 4, Hicks.
Been fairly close all the way, especially the second half.
Drive in by Nofska, a little 8-footer put up off the back of the rim, and 2 blue lines were fighting for the ball.
just not hitting. Good move.
Smith just takes it down, doesn't stop, puts it in. Yeah.
Timeout.
No, he saw the problem there. She almost threw it over and back. She was getting pinned. But he's telling, those girls are pushing off. He's telling the referee, she's pushing, she's pushing.
Yeah, they are pretty aggressive, that's for sure.
30-31 by the score clock. 33-31 by mine.
So what do you think, Joe? You think at the end of the game they'll suddenly say, oh, no, the Blue Lions didn't win by one.
Yeah,
they lost by 2.
I tell you what, if we lose by 1, I'm going down there and say, check these out.
That would, I don't know.
Well, sometimes they don't look at, they don't, the score person, the clock's way over here. The book's way over there.
Right.
The book could be right. And the clock just doesn't know that. And the book person hasn't technically added them up.
Right.
Okay, it's going to be Wilmington ball, just over the back line on the side.
2:49 to go.
1 point lead. Yeah, if we had that 7-point lead right now, I'd feel a lot better than we did.
Well, of course.
Murphy goes in, gets fouled, no call, puts up.
That was
Robinson gets fouled, and that one is called. It's her second. She got that one quick early foul, and this is her second foul of the game.
Well, and she'd been out just a little bit because of her leg.
Well, that was 24 seconds before halftime. That's only 24 seconds.
So anyway, first one's missed.
Robinson missed the first foul. Yeah, ever since Rick said they were a great foul shooting team, they've hit rock bottom and haven't made a foul shot since that point. Thanks, Rick. Passing around. Long shot by number 2 off the rebound. And Mara Drake gets it. Gives it to Chalon Johns. Oh!
What kind of pass was that?
I don't know. It's going to be a jump ball.
That was a very lackadaisical
And luckily it's going to
pass.
She just sort of went to, I don't know if it slipped out of her hands or what, but it just sort of slowly bounced toward the girls and gave everybody a chance to go after that ball.
All right, so Hurricane will have the ball, but I'll tell you what, this has been...
Yeah, but they had to lose their jump ball that would have went to them later in the game over that. Oh, and she loses the ball, and they steal it from her. Goes under her legs, and here comes Smith, 90 mile an hour the other way. Chalon Johns hits it. Referee, we're going to call a foul and deals. Standing out of bounds. Going, what did I do? Not deal.
That was Noska.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew who I was talking about.
All right.
I'm just thinking in my mind real quickly. Girl from Wilmington. Their parents or their dads were Wilmington coaches or teachers.
There you go. Okay, so this is a 1-on-1. Wilmington with 8 fouls. Also, the Hurricane are in the 1-on-1 bonus as well. 2 minutes remaining.
And they miss. And the girl trying to take it away from Mara gets called for a foul, and that is number 5.
That was a foul. So it's going to be 1-on-1 at the other end. So hopefully Mara will sink these 2.
That's her 5th foul.
Give us
She's
a little
out.
bit of breathing room.
She's out of the game. I don't think they have anybody else in foul trouble, that much foul trouble. But we're just under 2 minutes, so Mara makes it. And Rick, shut up.
Everybody hanging onto their seat.
Swish.
All right, 3-point Hurricane lead.
Here comes Smith bringing the ball down the floor. 1:52 on the clock.
Are they thinking 3?
Well, they're just thinking points. See, she just...
Timeout.
Call timeout.
Yeah, so they're going to have to think about a play that might involve a 3-point attempt.
Okay, Seaver's out of the game. So we got Similar, E-Step, Mongold, Hicks, and Smith. I don't know where I came up with a 3-point shot earlier from Ashley Delph. She's not even, I don't think, been in the game.
No,
I had a 3-point shot.
There's your 3-point. There's your extra points, Joe.
That was the first half. I got that corrected. I got Novska with
gosh.
2 the second half. Carolyn Deals with 2 the second half. Jalen Johns with 2 foul shots. Mara Drake with 3 foul shots. And Katie Murphy with a 2-point shot the second half. That adds up to 35 points total. So I don't know who's. I gave somebody a basket, but to me, when we did it, there was only like 3 minutes into the second half. I mean, it was quick.
So what are you going to do in the event that the Hurricane lose this by a point or two?
I'm going down to the book and say, could you add your scoring up, please?
Right.
Check your book numbers. I'm not going to say look at my numbers because that don't mean diddly squat.
Right.
But check your numbers that you've already wrote down.
You're listening to Campus Nation, the Internet Sports Authority, here from Wilmington High School, Fred Summers Court Middle School Gym. I'm Rick Phillips, Joe Davis doing the play-by-play. Very close game, 33-30. Hurricane in the lead with 1:43 remaining in this contest unless we go into overtime.
Similar throwing it in. Finds Mongold way at the top of the key. Throws it to Hicks. Throws it inside to Smith, who goes up and is fouled. And is it going to be fouled by Robinson again?
I think so.
She's looking. Now, that time, she didn't hit her with her arms, but she just hit her with her body going to her and made contact.
That's, I would say, who you'd want at the line with 1:36 left. Oh, she misses. I hexed her.
You can hex them all you want.
Oh, thanks, Joe. So it was a two-shot foul anyway.
Yes, it was a two-shot
So it wasn't
foul.
one-on-one.
No.
Oh, well, that's because we have 9, so it's double bonus anyway.
And there's a steal. And missed the layup. She had a wide open layup. They're all over Robinson and no foul, but she gets it over to Novska.
They're trying to
grabbing
foul.
her arm and no foul.
They're trying to. Oh, there's the foul.
Yeah. Murphy tried to get out there, and Mongold beat her.
They got to be a little careful. They need to call these fouls. I'm not saying tick-tacky fouls.
No.
They need to call them when they're trying to foul them. Someone's going to get hurt.
Yes. Well, they're grabbing. You can see when they're going down, their arms being jerked away. Nobody runs down the floor with their opposite arm being like just and throw their arm off. The girl's pulling on it, and there's no fouls called.
So, still anybody's game. 33-31. 2 points would tie it. 3 points would win it.
This should be a 1-and-1. They're over the 8. They're over 7 fouls, and it was a foul called.
Right.
So this should be a 1-and-1. Oh, I think they're just. I'm thinking they're standing up. They're standing on their blocks. But he's standing. Or against me is he's standing out of bounds. Like that's where it's going to be thrown. It shouldn't be. It should be 1-and-1.
Speaking of my Beaver Creek Beavers, I think the girls, they went down to defeat at the hands of the Miamisburg Vikings tonight. I think that was a girls' basketball game.
This should be a 1-and-1. We're taking the ball out of bounds. Should be a 1-and-1. We're over 7 fouls. 1-and-1! 1-and-1!
Was it an offense?
No, we had the ball and we take the ball out of bounds. Novska goes down, shoots, rolls around, falls off. Ball's being battered around, and they call a jump ball, and it's going to go to Washington Courthouse. Why was that not a 1-and-1 foul shot?
Yeah, because it was an intentional foul to boot.
That should have been a 1-and-1! It's a correctable error. They can still correct it. It's a correctable error.
All right, so full timeout?
Yeah. They called a foul, took it out of bounds. They've got 8 fouls on them. That's over the 7 foul mark.
Yeah.
That's a 1-1.
Well, 7 fouls are 1-1.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And it's
We're
8
over.
fouls. Yeah.
Correctable error. Should have been a 1-1.
All right.
8 fouls.
You said it wasn't a foul.
Should have been a 1-1.
Said it wasn't a foul. Oh, okay.
What'd he say? Okay. My correct.
All right, so there
was a timeout called.
Right, they're saying the timeout was called before.
Well, see, the referee went out there and called the foul, but then they said, no, we're calling a foul. Deals is saying he's crazy.
Troy's saying, "Oh, I can just imagine what the broadcast sounded like."
I put the thing down, but it was a correctable error. He went out and called the knee foul.
Yeah, well, we didn't obviously hear or see any indication from the floor of anything different than that.
And here comes Washington Courthouse. Less than a minute. 2-point game, 31-33. Passing the ball around. Outside Smith drives the lane. Oh, she traveled. She traveled.
But they're calling
they're going to call a foul. Oh, my gosh.
So with 36.2 seconds. This will be 2 shots. First one is good.
Swish. Now we have a 1-point game.
Unless we go by your scoring, Joe.
Yes.
Second one, no good.
No good. Oh, golly, Ned is getting rough out there and no calls being made.
It's going to be White.
Yeah, Zach saying, it's off her, it's off her, it's off her.
Very fortunate that
and key thing, I wasn't arguing a call, or I was just trying to make them aware in case they made a mistake. Hey, you can correct this. I did not know they took it out. I thought it was a foul called.
Oh, that's a foul.
Well, 17 seconds there. Yeah, they're fouling on purpose right now.
But they still won't call it.
No, they won't call that intentional.
But it doesn't matter because there are now 9 fouls on Courthouse, so this is double bonus as well.
Yes, Deals is shooting here.
Very good foul shooter.
I'm going to hit you. There you go. Way to go. Sitting. Got a timeout called. 13.1 seconds, 1-point difference in this game. This is going down to the wire.
"26 seconds. We've got 24. Okay, so this is the clock for the timeout.
Yes. There we go. No, that's not the one I was looking for.
So 7 fouls is 1 and 1.
7 fouls is 1 and 1.
10 fouls, double bonus?
10 fouls is double bonus.
All right, okay. So that wasn't double bonus. That was a 1 and 1.
Right.
Wilmington had the 10 fouls.
Wilmington's got 10 fouls on them, correct.
Right. Just clarifying, it's a correctable mistake there, Joe.
Thank you. If it was then we could have shot 2 fouls. You're right.
All right, so the Blue Lions are going to have the ball. 13.1 seconds. They get it in.
Now don't foul them right here. Do not foul. The clock runs out. Noska gets hit, but she's dribbling the ball, and foul goes out. Wilmington wins 33-32 in a hot contest.
And it looks like Taylor, she's got a little bit of something she's trying to.
Wow, close game, 33-32, 35-32
And
by my
obviously a
score.
heartbreaker for an 0-4, now 0-5
To
Washington
come
Blue
that
Lions
close,
team.
yeah, to come that close, get a shot up, and it rolled right over the rim, and then nobody could grab the rebound. Nobody. I mean, the clock was just ticking away as everybody's reaching for the ball, and it's getting bounced around. Finally, Taylor Noska gets it, starts to dribble away,
Well,
and four girls go after her.
We've had two games that have been pretty good. Last night's game, the boys, they lost to Alter just by a few points.
Yeah.
In the last minute, whatever, and also the girls tonight pulling off this victory by 1 point. Well, anyway,
From what I've gathered, and somebody's wrong here, but I've got Taylor Noska with 2 points. I've got Carolyn Deals with 7 points. I've got Sophie Huffman with 2 in the first half. And then I had Jalen Johns coming in for her and shooting 2 foul shots and making them. I've got Mara Drake making 2, 4, 6, 7 points, 3 of them on foul shots. And I've got Katie Murphy. I have Katie Murphy with 3, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now they may have her with 10. Somebody doesn't have 2 of those points.
right.
Per the score clock.
Well, I don't have them, Joe, so it's not me.
So anyway, that's what I've got. Wilmington winning the game 33-32 tonight against the Wilmington Hurricanes versus the the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions.
Friday, we've got boys basketball, 6:45 right here on Campus Nation, same place and same time. Different teams. New Richmond Lions, not the Red Lions. New Richmond Lions will be facing your Wilmington Hurricanes. So for Rick Phillips, for Dean Thompson, for Joe Davis,